Hello, my name is Jeremy Heron. This is my introduction video for Social Work 637, our Field Instruction 3 and Fall Seminar 2018 Section 2. The type of agency I will be completing my field study concentration in is a in-home and site assignment therapy service. So they conduct in-home therapy, they do group psychotherapy classes, things like that. You can go to the main office and they host psychotherapy meetings and all kinds of different therapeutic activities for people who are currently involved in services through the agency. I think this is a pretty good opportunity for me. I'm actually happy because I had a lot of reservations on doing in-home therapy, which I shouldn't. I have 12 plus years in the field now, working with people, working with individuals, adults, and kids with significant behaviors, psychiatric and developmental disabilities as well. Mostly team stuff. I know a lot of times we're faced with individual intervention things. I do a lot of crisis intervention work. But as far as going into a home and myself being solely responsible for therapeutic treatments a little differently than my responsibilities as a crisis intervention counselor at the moment and behavioral specialist. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy that I will be actually engaging in activities that I have reservations about. I'm a little bit nervous about it. I think I'll be fine, but it's new ground for me, and I'm excited, and I'm really happy that my field study will help alleviate some of these concerns. So it's going to be a true field study experience, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm expecting this to be a little different than my general practice. Again, this is more theory-based. Now, crisis intervention work and all that is absolutely theory-based. I base a lot of my interventions on theoretical frameworks and previous research. However, it's more redirection-based. Often I'll check up on students. I work in an alternative school working with students with psychiatric problems and developmental and behavior disorders and things like that. So often I'm redirecting people a lot, helping the flow of transition for the students, their classes, things like that. Any harassment and things like that I handle. So generally I'm helping students just basically get through their day. Now, I feel the nature of this field study experience, I'm going to be more theory-based on treatment, modalities, helping an individual maybe engage in positive thought, re-engagement in activities that historically made somebody happy. It's more theory-based. It could be based off of CBT, DBT, things like that, which I also do now, but I think it's going to be a little bit more in-depth, and there's a little bit more of a variety of actual theoretical therapy-based frameworks, which is nice. I'm looking forward to that. And I'm also looking forward to meeting with people solely. The nature of my work, it really requires me to meet with disgruntled people, people who are currently trying to work through an emergency or a crisis. So the narrative is a little different. I'm actually interested in a more of a working narrative where maybe when I do stop to see somebody or I do check in with somebody, it may be more negative sometimes than others, but it's not always crisis. I'm hoping anyway. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that that's going to be a little bit different as far as my client interactions, maybe my roles and activities. It would really be nice to have a little bit more freedom to do some leisurely activities with somebody while having treatment. Maybe leaving the home with an individual, taking an individual to help them engage in something that they might need for treatment. I'm really limited as far as that kind of intervention is what I do now. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to being creative and including my personal collective thought process on reintegrating positive thought. Or I just took a spirituality class in the end of the summer semester, helping a person find meaning or find spiritual meaning in something. So I'm looking forward to that. And helping an individual that other than just saying, what can I do to get you to class, or what can I do to get you to engage in your programming for the day. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it's a little bit more in depth, a little bit more open for creativity, which is nice. So I'm really happy. I'm happy to be, again, engaging in a field study that will help me, alleviate some of my reservations for what I'm nervous about, and kind of help me facilitate a next level kind of therapy. So I'm excited. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be working with all of you, and I'm planning on having a really positive experience. Thank you.